The defect of the week we're going to get into next, and the defect of the week is something that I didn't make a short video about, but it is something that we come across almost every day. Almost every day, almost every house. These guys, GFCI outlets. Got two little buttons on them. You've probably seen them in your bathroom. The old ones had a red and black button on them, right? And they should be anywhere that you have a water source and electricity being used in proximity to each other, okay? And there is a safety device. Lots of times I say that we should have them there to protect children and husbands, because, of course, the wives aren't going to make that mistake, right? Okay. Yeah. What is a GFCI? A GFCI, folks, is there to protect you in the event of a electrical grounding issue. So, electrical grounding issue could be as simple as a curling iron falling into the sink, right? Okay. Mom gets a brand new curling iron. It gets bumped into the sink when the little kid's going to grab their toothbrush in the morning. What's their initial reaction? I don't want to get in trouble and have a wreck mom's new curling iron. So they're going to reach into that sink full of water, and they're going to try to grab that electric curling iron, okay? If there's no GFCI protection there, guess what? Your little munchkin's getting electrocuted because they didn't want to get in trouble. Bad idea, okay? Yeah. And even though I'm older and smart, you know, my reaction would be, if I'm dumping my wife's new blow dryer into the sink when I'm shaving or something like that, is to reach in and grab it. It's just a natural reaction. And the GFCI is going to be there because as soon as that device hits the water or could produce an electrical grounding issue, it's going to trip off and protect whoever is there and going to reach into that electrified water. So definitely a great safety device. It should be present, again, anywhere using water and electricity together. The general rule of thumb is
6 feet.
6 feet.
Most appliances have a 6 foot cord on them, so that's why they came up with the 6 foot rule.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I mean, I talk to people all the time, and they're like, GFIs, they don't really like them because they trip all the time. You know, wife is tripping it with their curling iron, or it's in the garage and they plug too many things in and then it trips. They're very, very sensitive. It's like 4 to 5 milliamps. That's all it takes to trip those things off. So,
but I mean, what, $15?
15 to $20. Yeah.
Super.
Depending on the color and what you want. And blah.
Yeah, there's higher quality ones and stuff. But, you know, what you're looking at is protecting your family, okay? And the most important places that you want to have these, okay, kitchens and bathrooms, okay? Kitchens and bathrooms are the most important. If you're only going to do a couple, kitchens and bathrooms are where you want to protect. And it doesn't mean that you need one on every outlet, okay? When you go into a kitchen countertop situation, there could be, 6 kitchen countertop outlets all in series with each other, okay? If you find the one that's closest to the electrical box, okay, you can replace that one and probably protect all the rest of them downstream. Yeah. Okay, that when they are linked together, all you need is one of them in that stream, but it will only protect downstream. It won't protect upstream. So if you have at least that's my understanding of it. I'm not an electrician, but you might only have to put one in that situation in order to protect everybody in that area. But kitchens, bathrooms, most important. They all should be on, all the outlets on the outside of your house should be GFCI protected. And I would always suggest point of use instead of having them in the electrical panel. Yeah. Back in the day, they had them in the electrical panel.
It's a pain in the rear end when you got to run inside now all the way downstairs to the basement and turn it back on.
Yep, it's a pain in the butt. And there is a time gap there. The further it is away from where the shock is happening to react and turn off, there's a time reaction there. And all it takes is 1 milliamp of electricity across your heart to give you a heart attack. You know, so. And
on the back of a GFI, the way it's set up is the line side it's labeled, so that way when you hook up the power, that's where the power actually comes in, and then you can hook up the load side to it. It's actually labeled like this one here. It says it right on the yellow tag, and that's how you'd wire them downstream and stuff. But always hire a professional if you don't feel you can do it right and do it safely.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. Now moving on. So our defect of the week, GFCI outlets. Check them in your home, people. Test them. You don't have to test them once a month like the manufacturer would suggest. We talk about a 6-month maintenance cycle a lot, okay, in our home inspections. And if you do check it in the fall and you check it in the spring, usually Halloween and Easter, okay, both times where you may be taking a day off of work or whatever, you'll be good. If you just check them once every 6 months, you'll be good. All you got to do is push the test button, button, push the reset button. You could get a device, a tester like we have. They're not very expensive, maybe $5. And it would make it so that you're ensured that that GFCI outlet is working properly. The GFCI outlets can go bad, okay? I have one that went bad up in our kitchen just the other day, and we're going to actually film that and have that as an outlet replacement video, so you can know how to replace an outlet in your home safely. Definitely something to check and test and make sure you have in the locations where you need protection. Mike, thanks for coming out today, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you got a fun day hopefully planned for the rest of your weekend.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. All right. But you guys, remember, when it comes to your home, the better you maintain it, the better you take care of it, the better it's going to take care of you in the long run. All right. Have a great one. Check out some of our other videos on YouTube, but you also check us out on Facebook. The podcasts are going to be up on Monday. I'm the Helpful Home Inspector, Matt Yake. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.